Hello, and welcome back to this Trails Through Daybreak II Let's Play. Well, in the last episode we did the marching garden, but we're going to cause the main story to advance and head and see our master. So without any further ado, let's go on and get it. After separating from his companions, Van made his way to Station Street. A lot more people around now. We're heading into the afternoon. Well, I gotta find out what Master wants from me. He went through more trouble than he had to sending the orb mail. Something's definitely up. It's been 2 months since we last saw each other. Guess the first step is to just meet up and hear him out.
The entrance to the underground ruins is down the back alley next to the department store.
So, let's enter here. Head on in. Oh, Celise.
Celise? The hell are you doing down here? Master called me over to talk. What, did you come in his place?
In his place? I guess you could say that.
Am I missing something?
I've got some bad news to share, Arkride. Master Barkhorn's dead. And it's all your fault.
What? Back up. Did
Corruption.
I hear that right? He's dead. We're talking about the Bearguard Zeman, right? Did you say it's my fault?
It figures you wouldn't have a clue.
Even so powerful, even got a Growser at her.
Back when you were swallowed up by that demonic power, Master took on a curse to protect you. You know that much, right?
Now hold on a sec. That ain't...
That curse is as nasty as they come, and just as tough to dispel. He spent all this time getting spiritual treatment in Arteria, but even after going to Gehenna and back, he gave up the ghost just the other day.
Don't tell me she's corroded, the way Ashen was.
Master covered for you until his dying breath. And whether he likes it or not, his sacrifice proved one thing. Your existence is a plague on this world. And that's a sin I just can't abide by. Since we're fellow disciples, I'll grant you one act of mercy. Putting you
Putting out misery with your own hands. Shit.
So even Dominions can get their memories rewritten. This ain't the time to mull things over, though. Up and at 'em, Mare Bear. We got trouble. Shit! I can't go Grendel?
Interesting. How many days is it going to take us back? Just the one? Okay. Celise kills Van. Van arrives at Station Street. This timey-wimey stuff. Didn't see that coming. Guess playing fairy too much. Gotta worm my way out of this. Someone's watching. Must be using some sort of technique to conceal their presence. Don't know if it's related, but sticking around here won't do me any favors. Now how do I lose them? It's around noon. I think I know who can count on to give me an out. Route C. Heretic Hunt. We are the Heretic.
This really isn't the best place to be right now.
We're gonna head to here. There he is. Interesting. I got away. Target is bound for a taxi heading northwest. The vehicle's makers. Drama. Who's gonna be the vehicle driver? Stop by. It's hard to drop in on your lunch break. Hey, don't give it a second thought, brother. Shuttling folks around is what I live for. Besides, I know this ain't just for kicks. Anytime you're in a bind, I got your back. You're a cabbie like no other. It's about to get tangled up with some pesky characters. Can I hassle you to take the back roads? Maybe shake him off? Forget that you're pretty streetwise scat yourself. Just sit tight, cause that don't get you where you gotta go in record time. Alright. Wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting Leon. Sure is where you want out, brother? Sure can I'm taking, no car can follow. I owe you one. Take care heading back. You betcha. Two of us share a compadre in Thingo. Next time you need a lift, give me a call, brother. I'm gonna be by myself. Dingo is his old pal, huh? Just know he's coming clutch for me. Time to trudge my way through. The timing's too good. There are those other guys surveilling me. It doesn't exactly match the Grouser's MO. If I had to guess... Forget it. I need to lie low in the black light and...
Oh, hell!
Ah, shit.
A thaumaturgy trap! So I was right on the money. Scariot, you came to the capital?
Indeed. And I trust you know the reason. Van Arkride, within you resides the root of all things demonic. By your curse did Bearguard Seaman, better known as my master Gunther Barkhorn, perish. For that, you have been deemed a heretic.
So it got you too, huh? I had a hunch this might happen.
Yours is an absolute evil, untouchable by the laws of this world. By our hands shall it be condemned.
You ran into you guys instead, huh? I try to lure him and the bastard blows me off. I'm on my way. Don't do a thing till I get there.
Mother Celeste, how many times must we tell you to use your telepathy to contact us? Or at the least, a secure line.
There is no need to delay. Taking him down where he stands will do just as well. Begin casting. Leave no gap uncovered.
Yes, sir! Not good. There are too many for me to hold off alone. Add a Dominion to the mix, and I'll be screwed 6 ways from Sunday.
Surrender yourself. This is farewell, Arkride.
Shit. My number's up.
I think I've seen quite enough.
Cold smell. You dare, Father Leon?
Not sure what brought this on, but hey, I'll take what I can get.
The gall!
Stop him!
This way, then!
Bailing me out, huh? Take it that means you're still in your right mind?
Assuming you refer to the way Celeste isn't in hers, yes. But we can talk after we've made our escape.
Between this and Messeldom, I'm racking up a real debt to you. Let's roll!
Nice. Two headed down to the surface. While doing so, they began exchanging what they knew with one another. Okay. Rewritten memories and perceptions. Under normal circumstances, I would be asking where and how hard you hit your head, but good to know you ain't lost your humor. Don't have a clear picture of things myself. That said,
Master Barkhorn's dead, and it's all your fault.
interesting.
For that, you have been deemed a heretic.
Indeed, I have. One misstep along the way, neither of those scenarios would wind up true. But the idea the master was cursed is an obviously total fabrication. They didn't seem to like that they're being controlled either. So the only option left is that their minds have been tampered with. Only is a bit strong there. Could be our master truly is dead and your memory was the one rewritten. What a load of... On second thought, I'm having a tough time debunking you. I get it. The fact that we can't get in touch with Master right now is being used against us. Likely so. By whom, we have yet to understand. Be linked to your stuff on your end? You've noticed something off earlier today. That's right. After the incident in Emmeth, we decided to split up and chase perpetrator's tail. I mean that for a time, Cease and I acted separately. She had some business in the capital, so we decided to meet in the outskirts and share our findings this morning. but for some reason we weren't speaking on the same wavelength. As I listened on, she became out saying that our master was dead. I tried convincing her otherwise a multitude of times. And her response? That I was the one whose memories were fiddled with. Even the Growlers aren't immune to this, then yeah, there's a chance you're the one who's gone off the rails. Well, I may be informed on this rewrite business now. Yes, sir, I can conjure up the words to refute her. Other times, at least, unleashed her stigma. No, scratch that. It may be her stigma that went out of control due to the psychological strain of Master Bergen's supposed death. Now I've got responsibility to put Arkride down. If you can't accept that, stay out of my way. Then to my surprise, the Vice Captain appeared. Hunting down heretics is the duty of us monks. Should you interfere, you will grant you no quarter. They subjected me to a merciless barrage of thaumaturgy. I could only endure so much. Sounds pretty rough. Your concern is touching, but some people came to my rescue after I escaped. They even treated my wounds. The only problem is my own stigma. In what way? I've been rendered incapable of harnessing its power by a means unknown to me. It's rather dire, really. I can't even control my manner effectively. That's why you aren't looking so hard. It's bad enough these two were the ones we've ridden, but now the only person who stood a chance of going against them has his power sealed. Truth told, this is more than I bargained for. All I intended to do was look into their activities, but in a twist of fate I became your savior. It appeared you were the sole target. Perhaps you could have just let matter run its course, but you better follow up with psych. Anyway, our only hope of bringing him back is the Gensis is to join forces. We're in agreement. And there's the exit up ahead. I've seen this place before. It's the waterway beneath Tyrell. Just a bit further we get above ground. Good, I don't see any pursuers. Let's keep aiming topside.
You know, when I woke up this morning, I didn't think I'd be making off with you of all people.
That's my line you're stealing. Now, if you would be so kind, try and stay out of my way.
Damn, cold as ice.
Indeed, there is a thingy here. We should probably recover.
That hits the spot.
Can this go anywhere? Oh, we can. We need to keep going north, though, I believe. Where does this go? Just checking there isn't any.
Hurry.
No reason to go this way. Okay. Yet. Anyway, right.
Let's make quick work of them.
Luckily, I've been using Leon quite a lot. And he does actually have, I believe, an orbit space open. He doesn't. God damn it. That's fine. Right, let's go. The shards don't seem to be working. No reason to go this way. Which way is it they go? I'm confused. Return to the surface. Which way am I meant to be going, ladies and gentlemen?
Here goes.
This way might be the way. This is the way? Okay. We'll go in. Looks like we shook him. What's our next move? Mentioned before, the benefactors came to my aid. Should be waiting for me ahead.
Hey! Over here!
Van's here too? Something must have happened.
Interesting. So, you're the guardian angels, huh? What a story. Truth is really stranger than fiction sometimes. Celise and Ashley chasing you down boggles the mind. I forgot what my voice was to him. Yeah, you met the Vice Captain before, huh, Director? We shared a table at the Revolution Festival. Liam was there, if memory serves. That I was. The Director was a rare source of stimulating conversation. Celise and I have met a few times as well. No, she isn't the type of person who'd do this to you. Don't take it hard, Leon. You have your fullest support. If there's any way I can help you out, all you have to do is say the word, brother. I can't thank you too enough, especially given that you've already saved me this morning. Guess you picked him up in the van when he was hurt. We're heading back, scouting a film location on the outskirts, so we chanced upon Leon lying on the side of the road. I was bleeding head to toe. You can imagine how flabbergasted we were. Alright, we hit it up before. Giving him somewhere to take shot was a no-brainer. The production event does make for decent camouflage. We need to collect ourselves. There's no telling who'll catch us here. It'd be best to relocate. Gotcha. Is there any place in the capital you can use for a safe house? How about Edith Cathedral? Even those two would hesitate to start a confrontation there. We'll ferry you over on our trusty wheels. Won't take no for an answer. Speed is the name of the game. Generosity is appreciated, Director. Let's ride with you. It's not like there's much alternative. Let's hop right in. I feel like a death is coming. We can get to Uber in no time. Should probably get in touch with the others. The interference. You gotta be kidding me. They're blocking communications. Why? Even the radio isn't working. A fine pickle we're in. Not quite a horrible wave jam if that's their angle. You don't think Ashley and Paz are onto us? They probably got eyes all over the capital, which means...
What in the... Something just landed on the roof!
It can't be. Yo, Arkride. Still scurrying away like the rat you are. Sticking with that director and actress won't save you. I'll keep him out of the crossfire, though. So, just bear with me. Don't move, Arkride. Same goes for you, Leon. Force me to crack open this tin can, and you'll have a crash waiting to happen.
What are we gonna do?
Celise, wait! He isn't... She's using our stigma?
You're not at fault. I get that. But I can't let you live. The best I can do is send you straight to Adios. In one strike!
I can't let any more people get caught up in this. Sorry, you three. I'll figure out the rest on my own, one way or another.
Ben!
Man! No!
The shards cushioned my fall, but... Can't say I didn't see this coming.
So, you opted to keep him out of it. Pretty noble, Arkride. That's what makes this such a crying shame. I'll send you off in peace, if nothing else. Sleep tight.
But a death wasn't coming. Right. Are we gonna go all the way back to the start again? No, surely not. It's gonna be getting into a van. We're not gonna get into a van. It's at least more my choice I would make. There's no telling they'll catch us. It'd be best to relocate. Tyrell. They rewound when we joined back with Gotti. Something wrong? Things playing like I recall. You can use this to save us. How about Edith Cathedral? But the cathedral really our best bet. Suggest another route. You know something we don't? Self-explain. Let's just call it a flash. Oh.
Sticking with that director and actress won't save you. I'll keep him out of the crossfire, though. So, just bear with me.
Under those conditions, they should be signed. We still want to iron things out a little. You guys gonna have to work with me. Mind humoring me? Not in the least. In for a veg, in for an arch. We'll be more than happy. Thanks, you two. Where'd you propose we go? Something I want to make sure of first. We need some swell Zilfas. Think I'll lay a little groundwork over here too while I'm at it. Well, we're on the expressway just like we planned. Nothing out of the ordinary as I can tell. Not yet. Here she comes. Huh? Something wrong?
What in the... Something just landed on the roof!
It can't be. Yo, Arkride. Sticking with that director and actress won't save you.
What are you going on about?
Indeed. 1 second, guys. I think there's food time for the babies. Apologies, guys.
Huh?
That's you up there, right, Celise? I get that it's been a while since Messeldom, but jumping on our van is one hell of a long time no see. It's like a scene right out of a movie.
Maybe you could cast her as an extra in your next film, Mr. Gotti.
That's a genius idea. Better yet, we could sign up Leon alongside her.
Damn it. I'm getting distracted. Wait.
They're hollows. Ah, interesting.
Those aren't Leon or Arkride. They're just decoys made to dupe my clairvoyance. Pulled one over on me, did ya? You're in for it now, Master's pet!
Whoa, Nelly. That went exactly the way Vance said it would. Oh, those ciphers we prepared for the shoot sure came in handy. And wasn't that Ash Lad just now? This is getting more unbelievable by the second.
Yes. But now we've seen it for ourselves. Something isn't right with him or Celise. Anne, Leon, please stay safe.
Nice. Where are we heading? Now loading. Seventh Street Central Station. We're heading into the underground. Nice. So far, so good. Guess they left Phil for a stun double. We have the director Nina to thank for that. Moving on. Do you think a place like this was beneath the city? Scampering around like this ain't getting us nowhere. We need to start working towards the tables. One of the keys to that, without a doubt, is your stigma's power. Is there no way for you to restore it? You say that as if it's trivial. My stigma's very existence is absolute. They are thus unsealable by nature. Master did mention something like that. But if that's the case, how did it happen? Heaven knows. All I can tell you is it isn't something the Vice Captain's thaumaturgy should be capable of. The only speculation, perhaps my stigma overreacted after an unknown force attempted to tamper with it. Since then, it's not returned to its normal state. I'm unable to release it. Those line up with the current search. Curious about the specifics of this tampering business, so we can set that aside for now. If there's no problem with the stigma, then we should be able to do something about it. It's only a half measure, but if we manage to stabilize the power, then possibly. But we are without the specialist on our side. We'll have to make do on our own. We need a spiritual hotspot to give the stigmas a foothold from which to adjust. Finding one will prove inconvenient, however, with all these prying eyes on the lookout. Spiritual hotspot. Actually, I know the place. The perfect one for the job, in fact. Vashtar Palace. The underground ruins. Especially first summoned you to meet her. Except now it'd be a blind spot. All the way down is an order where the first Gensis was enshrined. It's on a small scale, but the higher elements were in effect, so it should count as a spiritual hotspot. This may just be my ticket. His mental acuity is positively uncanny. What? You think of it as a stumbling block? I have no objections. Celise's clairvoyance is quite lacking, but right now her stigma is running amok. When she applies herself, she'll be able to see quite a distance. It's only a matter of time before we're discovered. Then we best get a move on. Watch my back there, Glacial Rhyme. Very well, I'll be expecting the same from you in return, Sir Spriggan. Recover. Cook.
That hits the spot.
Have I got anything to cook here? No. Have I got any item books? I feel like I should do. No. Okay. Let's fucking go. I don't think it's going to be too crazy for us to get down here. We obviously know this place fairly well from our previous foray here, so... The only problem is, really, is that there's two of us, but...
I suggest physical attacks for now.
But I do feel fairly comfortable in doing this. Really shouldn't be an issue. Nice. We'll take it. Right.
Calling that attack would be a gross exaggeration.
Well, aren't you hot stuff, Leon?
I'm not used to being unable to unleash the full breadth of my power. Quite vexing.
That's some kind of flex. Staring right through these monsters, man.
Bam. That was nice. Right.
Combat attack Arkride using data.
You're done. Get to work.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
What I don't want is what I don't want is to allow these guys to fuck me up, to be honest. But we're gonna get there.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
So there's that way down there, but there is definitely a box here, so we'll make sure we get there. Bats are the least of my options, to be honest. Least of my problems. And then bam, bam, bam.
Lay on the pain, Leon.
Activating skill.
Nice. Right.
Calling that a challenge
Looks like
would be
a
a gross
chest.
exaggeration.
Bam. And action
Aren't
3.
you hot?
Who's got an action 2?
Shifting to maintenance.
Nice.
That's a single element slot.
Bam.
Shifting into maintenance mode.
I think I'm going to get rid of gravity and choose something else. Innocence, Argent Thorn, Pluto's Nova. I mean, this all sounds pretty good.
Arsenal modified.
I'm going to give your boy every single joint attack, because then I think what it does is it covers pretty much every base. Would that be too crazy? Maybe it is. I'm going to remove some of these though. So at the moment he's got water and earth. Let's give him this one. Breath would kind of be okay, but water and mirage. We'll give him a nebulous cannon. Just want to kind of
Tough, Leon.
make sure we get bases covered, right? Especially if it's just the two of us. That's less of an issue.
Brace yourself. Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Take the gun.
Resistant to art. Physical attacks are more effective.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
This is fairly quick and simple, and then we'll use the boost. Nice. Easy. We'll take all of that. There's evidently
Nice. That went great.
You did well, Van.
some
for a
stuff here.
Attack art device.
Finish them where they stand. I'll end it down. We have the advantage.
Bam. We'll take it. We'll stick as Leon for a bit, because why not?
Unsurprising result.
Well, aren't you hot stuff, Leon?
We have the advantage.
Bam. And then 1, 2. Nice. I'm guessing we're going to have the ability to come round to those
An unsurprising result.
as we get more of these machines.
Like a chest.
Level maximum.
If we go here, I believe.
Activating skill.
Finish them where.
Nice. That was good. Some Sepith. We'll use that to open
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
some
You did well,
spots.
Van. Yes, indeed. Though I'm certain Celeste will be ready to resume her pursuit any moment. That pertinacious personality of hers is proving quite troublesome for us.
That's a wordful. Right, big boys.
Physical attacks advised. Have a charge attack ready.
We have the advantage.
Give 'em your all.
He, of course, can't use his S-Craft right now
Age limiter unlocked.
because it requires his stuff. But that should be fairly simple. Nice. That was fairly simple. There's a way here, so let's grab that.
Treasure, hmm? What a
Indeed.
pleasant surprise.
Need be charged for? We'll take it all. Maybe this is simply... I thought maybe this wasn't the way, but...
Magic attacks success.
Let's get to work.
Have a charge attack ready.
Bam, this should get our rest break back, which is good, and then...
Activating skill.
Just a simple cut. Right, more of these guys in here. Let's get ready.
Unsurprising result.
Looks like a chest. Looks like the gang's all here.
And then we'll go.
Activating skill.
Nice.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Take them all down. What's he gonna have for us? Bunch of stuff.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
A unicorn cameo.
Recreate.
Nice. Let's go through. This is the way, the truth and the light. Right, let's go.
Initiating. Have a charge attack ready.
Fun. I do truly believe we'll be able to take out all of these without so much getting bam. Somehow that didn't win. That's funny. Right. Thanks, Leon.
Calling that a challenge would be a gross exaggeration.
Nice.
Aren't you hot stuff, Leon?
Silly am.
Physical attacks advised.
Let's get to work.
Have a charge attack ready.
We have the advantage.
Bam. And then
Activating skill.
XE attack. Nice. I would call that
Calling
simple.
that a challenge would be a gross exaggeration.
Right. Do we reckon we got all the spots? I reckon we did. Here is
Bet we can rest there.
recover.
I feel good as new.
Let's head on in. This is as deep as it gets. There's indeed seem to be spiritual power gathering here. Will it work? See what I can do. Damn, Dominions didn't play around here. Normally, this sort of fine-tuning is best done in a more controlled environment. Proceeding with the merger of Polar Manor will take a fair bit of time. Well, tough cookies. No monsters to worry about, so let's hunker down and get it done. Never been in a situation this sticky. Being targeted in of itself isn't so new to me. Work in the shadows long enough, you're bound to run in a few cloaks and daggers. Never playing the hard-boiled bit, aren't we? Brag as you like, you're still softer than you'd care to admit in here and there. Who said I'm bragging? Get off my back and concentrate, would ya? Don't worry on my account, the adjustments are going smoothly.
May I ask a question? You need only answer as much as you are able.
Sure. Go for it.
I've been sitting on this for quite a while now. What exactly happened 8 years ago? The two of us happened to be the same age, meaning that back then, we were both 17. Instead of attending Aramis Academy as you should have, you suddenly dropped out, leading the life of a drifter until Master Bearguard took you in. It was around that time that he sustained serious injury. Celise and I only learned of this after the fact. You can see why it would make us rather distrustful of you. But, inquire as we might, our master refused to enlighten us.
Yeah, well, it's not like he could say anything. His final disciple was a walking taboo, a vessel housing a ruler of devils.
Then it's as I thought.
Yeah. I won't go into detail, but there was a time I let my power go out of control. Being a vessel That power is only leftover scraps. Yet it was still enough to snuff out every spark of life in the area. If Master hadn't put his life on the line to save me, I might have never gotten my humanity back.
I half expected that was the case. This rewrite about Master Bearguard being struck by a curse is only just outside the realm of truth, then.
One second, guys.
One false move and things could have ended up that way for real.
And I'm back.
If you think about it like that, maybe I am a heretic, like they said. But even then, I can't just give myself up to him. Master granted me a new lease on life and pointed me down my path. That's a kindness I aim to repay.
Your origins are unknown to me, and the way you hover between light and shadow is exceptionally dubious. And to top it all off, you may well harbor the root of all things demonic. No Dominion could possibly overlook that. But if Master Bearguard sets you down your road in life, then far be it from me to chide you for walking it. Between your efforts to avoid involving the innocent, or to keep them out of harm's way at the expense of your own well-being, you're even more tender-hearted than I ever could have imagined.
Hold up. Are you saying you remember what happened last time?
Why, I'm not sure what you mean. At any rate, our little tete-a-tete has me inclined to acknowledge you as a fellow student, unrefined though you may be, to the point where I'm willing to commend you for how far along you've come, and for getting us to this point.
Look at that. You actually did it.
So, we got him back.
Yes, albeit to a wholly limited extent. Still, this should give us more leeway to oppose Celise.
Should have known you'd be here. Bet you think you're clever throwing us off the trail like that. I'd give you a pat on the back for it, but we both know you can't run away forever. Now give it up so I can send you off in peace!
Someone's here ahead of schedule.
How very timely of you, Celise. Your clairvoyance has improved. If only I were a little more incentivized to appreciate that right now.
Huh? If you're trying to blow smoke up my ass, I'm not hearing it.
The time has come to convict the heretic. Father Leon, I will make no guarantees on your survival should you insist on obstructing us.
Multiplex thaumaturgical formation. Their showing at Arasion pales in comparison to this. Our prospects aren't bright. Even though I can use my stigma, it has yet to recover fully.
While on the other hand, hers is going berserk at full blast. We don't stand a chance in Gehenna. Not without backup.
What the?
Orbital drone?
Take this!
We're being ambushed!
Now! Deploy shards!
Activating interference protocol.
Get rid of those magic circles!
Roger!
Here he goes.
Mind if I have this dance?
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Ugh, meddling jackasses.
Phantom Thief Grimcat takes to the stage!
Van, here's your chance. We've secured an escape route.
Hurry up and get to stepping!
Just in the nick of time.
I take it this was premeditated?
Certainly was.
Yes, the The memo Van left behind gave us the gist of the situation. The rescue party's arrived, just like your 4SPG asked.
Agnes consulted me on the matter, after which I rushed right over.
Always a surprise up your sleeve.
You know it. Now let's blow this joint.
I suppose we must. Until next time, Celise.
Leon, Arkride, get your asses back here! We still got a score to settle, damn it!
Indeed we do. So we're going to do that in a moment, I believe. That was a close one. We managed to pull it off. Oh yeah, my blood's still pumping. It's a relief you two made it out of it safely, narrow escape as it was. Thanks for getting me out of a tight spot. This extends to you as well, Nina. Mr. Director, you seem to have a habit of being in your debt. Ah, don't think twice about it. Wouldn't have been able to live up with myself leaving you high and dry. Thank goodness it worked out. But what happened, we headed to your office in Altan and we bumped into the others. That's right when we started to put our plan into action. All we were missing is a way to get around. Time was far too short for us to spend it arranging transport. After seeing your first Spriggan, we knew we had to work swiftly and carefully, especially with the group. Just so you're aware, I laid a few false traps to keep them off our scent. These cars have shards applied to them for good measure that should throw off any thaumaturgy used to detect us. I'm also conducting test runs of Fiona Xeris' new function while we're at it. Though they do have a stigma user. If she shifts into high gear, we may be in for a bad time. So what's the plan, boss? On the memories or not, those two have got you branded as a full-blown heretic. That puts us against Elise, Ashlad, and a whole bunch of monks from Iscariot. Grave circumstances, to be sure. There should still be some means of counteraction to whatever is manipulating the consciousness. But it's easier said than done. One sec, guys. We're back. There should still be some means of counteraction to whatever manipulating their consciousness, but it's easier said than done. Not even Karagani was immune. Though the corrosion's affecting a stigma user is probably stronger than it was yesterday. Like we haven't had it hard enough. Frankly, relying on the guild, though, it would only be a makeshift solution. There's no issue here. There's an issue here. No matter how many people we throw at this, we won't change the situation. We need to bring them back to their senses. But how? Persuasion via peaceful dialogue hasn't been effective. We need to do something concrete. Something that reveals the contradiction between their rewrite and reality. I think I'm starting to lose us. We never interacted all that deeply with Sir Elise or Mr. Zaman. You can't blame us for dragging you into this caper to begin with. God, on that note, did you remember something? Yeah, he sent us a letter. The one, he gave us advice. Seems real enough to me. Every word was by him, 1000%. Your on the other hand was faked. Perhaps the memories were only rewritten a short time ago. Could have started as recently as today. Yes, thinking back is probably right. There's nothing out of the ordinary about Celise when I corresponded with her. Could be that a memory rewrite phenomenon took place during the dead of the night. It does line up with every case so far. All we've got to do is find someone from yesterday. I'll prove Celise is remembering stuff wrong. They may have the ticket then. The very reason Celise and I traveled to the capital to begin with. Edith Caswell received a letter from Master Berger addressed to the two of us. They did? Generally, we Grausritters employ avenues outside of the Congregation of Divine Worship's jurisdiction, but Father Orwell of the Cathedral is a close friend, so the matter was entrusted to him. Received word of it the other day. Celise and I met up this morning. We're on our way to retrieve it when I noticed something was wrong. The attribute has to be read, but it should make for a perfect trump card. One couldn't ask for anything better. Sounds like a solution then. As if we didn't factor that in already. I'm sure we'll be able to do it. We're invested in the Cardstone for the ride. Where are we headed, Van? I shall have to go straight to the cathedral. Making a beeline for it is just asking to be caught. So how about we take a different approach? Hear the gears turning. Anything to break us out of this deadlock. The Blacklight district was fruitless as well. It seemed the information was a red herring. Our target's collaborators must be deliberately muddying the waters. Damn, so much for doing this the easy way. At this rate, he'll get his ass picked up by some perfect stranger. For both him and the master who covered him to the end, I can't let that happen. Our duties are simply to be performed. There is no room for personal sentiment. Speak for yourself. Right. Emotional detachment doesn't come easy for me, especially not with the lengths he's been to. I trust you have no intention of aiding his escape. Get real asshat, there's only one way this ends, and that's... Well, what happened? I found him. About time.
Give us a location, we'll set out.
I'm getting outsmarted at every turn. They're in the Arbor, right next to Edith Cathedral. Interesting. Don't necessarily think that's the case, though. I think we're actually there. It's going to be a long episode, guys. There's a lot of story here.
Pretty sneaky picking this place. You already gave up on it once, so it was off our radar. And then you put out bogus leads and hoofed it for a change. We've been taken for a ride left and right until now. Guess that means you're ready to accept your fate.
I see you've erected a barrier to keep others away. So much the better for our purposes. This time, you will meet your maker.
They're bearing down on us hard.
Yes, though that comes as no surprise.
It's also likely that Iscariot has mobilized every last monk that came to the capital. Breaking through their formation will be anything but simple.
The rest of you better know what you're getting into.
Our business concerns the Heretic alone. Any interlopers will be promptly eliminated.
Sweet mother of Adios! Are they sure about this?
Things seem to be going according to plan. Be safe, everyone.
Let me start by apologizing for dragging you two out here. Just wanted to take this chance to set the record straight. On which of us is in the wrong, that is.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. How long's this gonna take to sink in? You want to turn a blind eye to our master's death? Then fine. But that's no excuse to start making an ass of yourself.
I'm not turning a blind eye to anything. But you know what Master'd say if you were here? Take another look at things as they truly are.
Tell me, Celise. Do you recall the day we met with Master Bearguard at the end of last year? Oddly enough, both the commander and vice commander were present. Isn't that right?
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday. Wazzy, Kevin, and Gaius were there too. But by then, Master was already...
Curse-stricken and on the cusp of death, yes? Then explain this letter to me. I'm sure you would never mistake Master Bearguard's handwriting for that of another.
To Celise and Leon, I pray the past several months since our last meeting have treated you well. Since the start of the years, I've been out visiting the East. Whilst our lands are harsh and turbulent as ever, rest assured I am safe and unharmed. It has come to my attention that Calavard is currently being beset by a number of peculiar incidents. I cannot return anytime soon. There is a possibility this may devolve into an even greater crisis than that we experienced last year. Celise, no matter what difficulties may come, you must stay your impulses and guide the way with a steady hand. As for you, Leon, use this opportunity to assess exactly what it is you should place your faith in. In the face of uncertain circumstances, it is your worth as a dominion, rather than strength alone, that will be put to the test. It is my hope that each of you will see this as a source of personal enrichment. May you ever remain in good health. Birgit Zeman. P.S. You should come into contact with Van. Do try not to indulge him too much. Interaction with others will be the best medicine for what ails him.
That last part kind of makes me wince a little. But there you go. Happy to have you as a mentor, Celise.
Master? No. Bullshit. It's gotta be.
I'll admit. Master's pointed words prick at me quite a bit. But they must cut especially deep for you, Celise, the way you're actively going against them.
She's wavering! Just like we were hoping for.
Look at the state of her stigma. We mustn't get complacent.
Theo! Zeros! Continue analyzing on max alert!
Vice Captain, your orders?
Still your agitation. We need only carry out our mission.
Now, come on! You won't even budge a little? Surely you've realized by now that this command you supposedly received is utterly inconceivable. Yet you're still opting to stay the course. Do I have that right?
But why?
Either he's loyal to a fault, or there's an ulterior motive here. Rubs me wrong either way.
These guys are something else. So, how should we play this?
Put up your dukes. Yammering in circles will get us nowhere. Gonna fight this out. Disciple to disciple.
Oh, she not at her limit yet.
Something's happening. We're not screwed, are we?
It's corroding our surroundings. But that isn't all.
Celise, you wouldn't.
Stigma release. Sacred boundary! Come get some. I know just the place to make your grave.
Well, well, well. Where art thou? Where are we? Ah, moonlit Vashtar Palace. Didn't know any better. I think my eyes were deceiving me. It's Vashtar. It certainly is. This is the place where you squared up against Armada's boss, or a recreation of it. Will they bring us here? The better question is, how'd you conjure all of this shit out of nowhere? The boundary spell unique to dominions. Details are confidential, but essentially, it's used to ensure demonic forces can be vanquished. It's typically more limited in scope, but this time it seems to be augmented by the power of that crimson corrosion. To manage to expand the phase space of this magnitude is nothing short of astonishing. Miss Artesia seeks a divisive showdown against Miss Arkride. Her choice of location is intended to suit that mental conception, and Vashtar fits the bill. It's a little disorientating, but don't forget, we've got one job to do. It's making those two see sense. We owe it to Nina and Salvatore. It's all that we need to move forward. We're gonna have a scarred monks to contend with, in addition to recreated monsters. It's gonna boost our thaumaturgy. This ain't like last time, so stay sharp. And I'm gonna say, if you've enjoyed this, please, like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time in Trails through Daybreak 2.